Today is Armistice Day. Today is the day we remember soldiers who have fallen in the line of duty. Soldiers who have laid down their lives for us to enjoy the basic freedoms we now enjoy. We thank them for their service, and their memories shall never ever be forgotten. And we pray that their souls rest in eternal peace. My family also, today I remembered that this day marks the 3rd anniversary whereby the royal family, the farm, refused to allow for a wreath to be laid on behalf of Prince Harry, someone who has done 2 tours of Afghanistan, someone who has served his country. The royal family refused Harry's requests 3 years ago, whereby Harry was asking permission for someone, if someone could lay a wreath on his behalf to honor soldiers who have laid down their lives for their countries, my family, for their country. And my family, we know how much Prince Harry loves veterans. We know how much Prince Harry adores veterans. We know and have seen with our own 2 eyes that for veterans, Harry will do everything in his power to show them respect, to help them in their journey of healing, thanks even to the INVICTUS games that Harry founded. Just a few days ago, Prince Harry was in San Diego to help open a facility meant to help veterans. That's how much Harry cares so much about veterans and their respective families. And my family, veterans, love Harry too. They love Harry so much. And even I won't ever forget that Harry was given a standing ovation, while at the INVICTUS game, my family. While at the INVICTUS games, my family. And basically, I want to remind you of that moment, that amazing moment when Harry was got a standing ovation at the INVICTUS games from veterans. And my family, it just goes to show just how much Harry is respected and loved by veterans, my family, by veterans. And they thank him so much for everything that Harry has been able to do for them, touch their lives, my family. My family, that is what, first of all, I want you to be able to see, my family, Harry getting a standing ovation from veterans, my family. While at the INVICTUS games, look at that. Veterans respect Prince Harry so much, so much. My family can hear Harry, 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 Harry from veterans who have served their respective countries. They respect Prince Harry, my family. Now, my family, why am I talking about this today, really? It ain't just because it's Armistice Day, my family, or my family, Remembrance Day. I speak about this today because it has come to my attention that some carnival of so-called experts, they know how much Harry cares about the military. They know that very, very much. They know that very well. And because they know that, my family, they want Harry to regret leaving the royal family by reminding Harry that, you know what? You, Harry, aren't allowed to lay a wreath on behalf of veterans. That you, Harry, aren't here to be physically present alongside other members of the royal family to pay your respects to veterans who are fallen. And we know how much important this is to you. My family, I saw what Amanda PLATELL, a carnival of so-called expert who writes columns for Daily Mail, what she said. And clearly, it showed me that indeed, this carnival of so-called experts want Harry to somehow regret it leaving the royal family. My family, it appears to me that whenever the royal family and the UK media, they know that Harry cares about something, that is what they want to take away. No, not want to take away. That is what they take away. I'll use an example. Prince Harry, during the Sandringham Summit, Harry pleaded with William and Charles and courtiers who are there, telling them, listen, the only thing I can ask for really that is so important to me is that you allow us to keep our security. Please, we want to stay alive. Prince Harry pleaded with them, with William, with Charles, even the Queen was there. Harry pleaded with them, begging, you know what? Please, please, all Meg and I want, all I want is to stay alive. So please, don't take away security. It's very, very important. Don't take away security. And my family, what the royal family did, what Charles and William did, they noted that this is what scares Harry so much. The prospect of him losing security, that is what scares him so much. And that is exactly what they targeted. That is exactly what they took away from Harry. That is exactly what they took away from Harry. Security. They stripped Harry, Meghan, and Archie of security. That's what the firm did. And when Harry tried to call his father, because he knew if Charles wanted Harry to have security, Harry would have security. When Harry was calling Charles, my family, Charles would not take Harry's phone call. When Harry was calling Charles, Charles would not take Harry's phone call. However, William, the person who wants to destroy his brother, who wants to see Harry, like Princess Margaret, down, destroyed, having lost the person he loves, like what happened to Margaret, was forced to give up the person she loved and she was miserable. William wants the same thing to happen to Harry. He was the one who texted Harry because he knew exactly what was happening at the time. Because Harry, in his memoir spare, he tells us that right then and there, as he was trying to contact his father, William texted Harry because he knew what was happening. And to me, my opinion, I feel like he was texting and calling Harry just to gloat about what he can do, the power he has. And then he told Harry, you know what? This was a government decision. Nonsense. All nonsense. The fact is, as all of us know by now, if William and Charles, if they want for Harry and Meghan to have security, they will have security. But clearly, they did not want Harry and Meghan to have any kind of protection. They wanted them scared. And my family, when they were doing that, they actively endangered the lives of Harry, Meghan, and Archie. That's what the fam did. My family, that is unforgivable. What they put Harry, Meghan, and Archie through, what they did to them, that is unforgivable. You know, they knew what Harry was so scared of was losing his security, and that is what they took away. And my family, once again, they know how much Harry cares so much for veterans. They know that very well. And what did the fam do 3 years ago? When Harry was asking if someone could lay a wreath on his behalf, my family, the fam told Harry, no one is going to lay a wreath on your behalf. Someone who's actually served his country. You know, that's how they treat veterans in the UK. Well, in America, things are different. Things are different in America. Veterans are actually respected, my family. And for me, like a couple of days ago, I saw a comment on my Instagram account whereby someone told me, look at how the US has shown enormous respect to Prince Harry. Look at how Harry has been welcomed in America. You know, I mean, my family, look at him. The guy has been invited to, you know, deliver a stand-up act for the Stand Up for Heroes benefit event just a couple of days ago. And then he and Meghan were invited to San Diego to open a facility designed, created to help veterans. And my family, clearly, it shows just how much Harry and Meghan are respected in America by veterans in particular. You know, how veterans are showing enormous respect to Prince Harry. But back in the UK, we have seen how Meghan, an American, has been treated. My family, she was bullied to the point that she wanted to take her own life. And when she sought help, when Meghan wanted to check into a mental health clinic because the bullying was having an effect on her mental health, the fam told Meghan, listen, you can't do this because you know what? This looks bad on us. You can't check into a mental health clinic. As they continued to brief against Meghan, brief negative stories and lies about Meghan while she was pregnant. My family, clearly, the fam did not even care about Harry's son, about Harry's unborn son at the time, my family. And they kept going after Meghan. In Harry's memoir spare, Harry tells us of a moment whereby William was abusing Meghan in a phone call to Harry, and Harry had his phone on speaker, and Meghan had it. Meghan was pregnant at the time. So my family, back in the UK, Meghan has been treated so appallingly. But in the US, look at how even Prince Harry, look at how he has been treated. Shown enormous respect and love. You know? And when you look at that, when you see that, you know, you just wish that Meghan was treated with kindness in Britain. Like how Prince Harry is treated with respect in the US. You know? My family. And my family, basically, Here is what Amanda PLATELL said, my family. This carnival of so-called expert normally, bullies and lies about Harry and Meghan. My family, here is what she said. And I quote, "Why I feel sorry for Prince Harry on Poppy Day." She says, how sad that Prince Harry will not be there. Tomorrow, basically my family, today, King Charles and Camilla, William and Kim Milton, Princess Royal Anne, and the Duke and Duchess of Edinburgh will all attend the national service of remembrance at the cenotaph. But Harry, who unlike any of them has actually served his country in action, will be absent. And Amanda says, and I quote, "I can just picture him 4 years ago. The last time he laid a wreath here in Britain to commemorate the soldiers who have lost their lives in active military duty, in service. Solemn and respectful. His officer's uniform, bedecked with medals. He performed his part at the sacred ceremony with the utmost dignity. But then, following year, Harry's request to pay tribute at the remembrance service, or even to have someone lay a wreath on his behalf, was denied. He was no longer a working royal, and the decision was final. And that it must have been a body blow to Prince Harry, who had been in the army for 10 years and on 2 frontline tours of duty in Afghanistan. And the point is that Harry every year has shown his respect. This week, he was wearing his medals while performing for the annual Stand Up for Heroes benefit event in New York to raise money for US veterans and their families, All very noble. But Amanda says it's hardly the cenotaph, is it? I feel like, based on her rhetoric, she wants Harry to regret leaving the royal family. Because by leaving, Harry isn't allowed to lay a wreath, at the cenotaph in honor of soldiers who have lost their lives in active military duty, my family. She wants Harry to regret leaving, because now he can't do that. Whatever Harry likes, whatever Harry loves, that is veterans. That is where normally UK media and the farm target. Whatever Harry loves, they target. From Meghan to the military, security, whatever, let's say, even Harry's own security. They also have targeted. And by doing that, they endangered the lives of Harry and Meghan. By doing that, they endangered the lives of Harry and Meghan and their son Archie. That's what the farm did. And my family, for Prince Harry, yes, he cares about veterans. And one thing about him is that he, no matter what has been done to him, one thing that I believe that Harry will never ever regret is protecting his family. Because my family, even though Harry has personal affection for veterans, my family, there is something that even any veteran loves so much, and that is their family, your wife, your kids. And even when watching The Heart of Invictus, Prince Harry did say that, you know what? He promised himself, when he had his own kids, he will never ever put himself, in the front line, my family. Whereby he goes to war zones, my family. Why? Because of his kids, because of his children. And all these attempts at trying to hit Harry, where my family, in what Harry cares about, the military veterans, my family, it just makes Harry remember that, you know what? First of all, the people who are doing that to him, the best thing or the best place that Harry can ever be is far away from those individuals. Those individuals who don't respect him as a veteran. And clearly, my family, the farm don't respect Harry's service. They don't. And neither do the UK tabloid press, trying to hit Harry where it hurts. Things or causes that he cares about. My family. My family, Amanda, says that Harry was seen wearing his poppy, which she says is a symbol that is not recognized in America, but clearly a link with his past. And that you can take Harry out of Britain, but you'll never take the British serviceman out of him. My family, Harry loves the military. He loves the military. And my family, he'll always serve. Always. Harry has made that very, very clear. He'll always live a life of service. Always. My family. But what Amanda here is trying to do is once again trying to make Harry regret. Regret ever, leaving the farm, leaving the institution, because of the things he cared about, that he loved to do. Well, guess what? My family, Harry can still honor veterans who have fallen, my family, in the line of duty, even if he's living in America. My family. And I'll speak to you about what Harry even, did 3 years ago. What a friend of Harry did on his behalf 3 years ago, my family. Later on in this video. I'll read you what Harry even said in his memoir, Spare My Family. My family, Amanda needs to understand, abuse drove Harry and Meghan away. Abuse drove Harry and Meghan away. Abuse made Harry flee Britain. And even if he loves his country, even if he loves Britain, guess who he loves more? His family, Meghan, Archie, Lilibet. And Harry will protect his family from those who seek to cause them pain or harm. My family. And Amanda, who has also been trolling Harry and Meghan on social media, also is one of the people that Harry must keep his wife and kids safe from. People like Amanda. PLATELL, my family. My family, Amanda also says that, whatever our feelings are about the Oprah interview and Harry's book Spare, Harry's feelings about, remembrance for veterans are so poignant, for they remind us of the good in him and of the person we have lost. Now, my family, this is why I keep saying the abuse was only meant to drive Meghan away, because Meghan was the main target. Never did they ever think that Harry would live with Meghan. It's Meghan who they were trying to drive away from Harry's life, and still are trying to drive away from Harry's life, hoping that Harry will come back to Britain and rejoin the royal fold. And the royal family are a package deal. William, Charles, Kate, Camilla, they come with the UK tabloid press. They come with the UK tabloid press. My family. And my family, I remember even in Good Morning America interview, while Harry was promoting Spare, my family, Prince Harry did say that, you know what? Even if, let's say, there was some kind of agreement between the royal family and Harry and Meghan for Harry to, return to Britain and rejoin the royal fold, Harry said that the tabloids won't stop Harry from returning. However, what they'll do is ensure that my family, Harry, is miserable. That my family, Meghan, is miserable. That is what they will ensure. And my family, for that and so many reasons even, there's no way that Harry would ever want to put up with the toxicity that made him in the first place take Meghan and Archie and flee Britain, my family. There's no way Harry ever wants to deal with that ever again. My family also hear this part of what Amanda PLATELL said, her groveling for Prince Harry, her begging for Prince Harry, my family. Please kindly hear this, my family. And I quote, "This weekend, I, Amanda PLATELL, will be thinking of Harry, the soldier, the vibrant, cheeky chap we so adored. The beloved son of Charles and Diana, far, far away from all that he once cherished and honored and holds so dear. I'll be thinking of his longing to be part of the remembrance ceremony where we always saw him at his best." My family, and that Harry has said that he never ever received any kind of invite to King Charles' birthday. Amanda suggests that as an olive branch, that King Charles invites him instead to lay a wreath for the fallen at the cenotaph on Remembrance Sunday next year. My family, once again, based on what she has said, my family, this person is someone who trolls Harry and Meghan. She's someone who's going after Meghan, the woman that Harry loves so much. And my family, basically, even from her own rhetoric, you can see just how desperate she is for Harry. So many Karens never ever thought that Harry would choose Meghan. They thought that Harry, Harry would choose the farm. That Harry would never leave what he knows, my family. The life he has always known. They never ever thought or expected that Harry would leave. No wonder even Charles and William did not understand why Harry left, because Harry was never the real main target. It was Meghan. For Meghan, they would understand why she left, but Harry, they never understood why he left, because he wasn't the target. It was Meghan. It's her who is constantly the one who is normally targeted by the media. My family are following the instructions of the farm to go after Meghan, as they keep on hoping that somehow, if they can destroy Harry and Meghan's marriage, that Harry will come back to Britain, which is the royal fold. That is what they're hoping will happen. My family, that is not going to happen. And Archie and Lilibet won't grow up in a toxic environment. My family, hear yourself exactly what Prince Harry said himself, my family, about even his own children, Archie, my family. For example, my family, can you please look at this?
Just seeing Archie running across the lawn and this big smile, this is the world that he knows. He spent his first 5 months in Windsor, that was it. This is home to him, this is home to Lily. You need to walk away. And this is our home.
My family, this is our home. This is our home. That is what Harry has said. Harry loves veterans. And wherever he is in the world, he'll always honor and respect veterans. However, as he said in the Harry and Meghan documentary, I won't miss the tabloids, their trolls, but Amanda, my family, wants to use what Harry loves, veterans, my family, to get Harry back in Britain. My family. That's what Amanda wants to use as a weapon. Amanda, Harry loves veterans. What he doesn't love is any UK tabloid. That's what, Amanda, you must understand. My family also, here is what Harry even said in his memoir Spare. My family, whereby you can feel the pain of Prince Harry of being denied to lay a wreath in honor of soldiers who have lost their lives in active military duty. My family. Here's what Harry said in his memoir Spare, and I quote, "In all honesty, I hadn't been totally surprised when the palace cut ties. I'd had a sneak preview months earlier, just before Remembrance Day. I'd asked the palace if someone could lay a wreath for me at the cenotaph, since, of course, I couldn't be there. Request denied. In that case, I said, could a wreath be laid somewhere else in Britain on my behalf? Request denied. In that case, I said, perhaps a wreath could be laid somewhere in the Commonwealth, anywhere at all, on my behalf. Request denied. Nowhere in the world would any proxy be permitted to lay any sort of wreath at any military grave on behalf of Prince Harry, I was told. I pleaded that this would be the first time I let our Remembrance Day pass without paying tribute to the fallen, some of whom had been dear friends. Request denied. In the end, I rang one of my old instructors at Sandhurst and asked him to lay my wreath for me. He suggested the Iraq and Afghanistan Memorial in London, which had just been unveiled a few years earlier by Granny. Yes, that is perfect. Thank you. He said it would be his honor. My family, you can feel about how Harry was so much in pain because of the farm rejecting his request to lay down a wreath on Remembrance Day in honor of fallen veterans, some of whom were Harry's friends. They know how much this means to him. And my family, that is what they target. That is what they choose to go after. It just shows that just when you think that the palace, the farm can't go any lower, my family, clearly, you can see that there's no law that they can't reach my family. There's no law. The farm, William Charles Camilla can't reach. And my family, Harry loves veterans. And wherever he is, Harry will honor and support veterans. And my family, the best thing ever is what Harry has done and accomplished with the Invictus Games. That is the best thing ever, really. And that the farm can't take away, even though my family, they have been trying by constantly, targeting, Harry's role at the Invictus Games. Whatever good thing that Harry has, the farm, NBK Media, keep on targeting. My family, that won't make Harry come back to Britain. It won't. I see some carnival or so-called experts abusing Harry. And then the next day, they're like, Harry wants a place at Kensington Palace. Harry wants to buy a place in the UK. I'm like, what? I'm like, what? Yes, Harry loves Britain, but what he has made very, very clear, he doesn't like UK media and their trolls. And that is never ever going to miss them. Never. And never will Harry ever put Meghan or Archie or Lilibet in a place that my family is unsafe for them. And that is the truth and nothing but the truth, my family. So my family, it's so wrong how the fam keeps on, going after what Harry loves. It's just so wrong, my family. From Meghan, veterans, the military community. My family, we have seen just how much veterans love and respect Prince Harry. My family, we have been able to see that. And no matter what the fam does, they won't ever ruin Harry's reputation, my family, in the eyes of his military family. My family, the fam, will not succeed in destroying Harry's reputation or image in the eyes of Harry's military family. That Harry loves my family, no matter how many times they try. My family also, it is worth noting that when the fam rejected Harry's, requests for a wreath to be laid on Harry's behalf, my family, they allowed Arthur Edwards, a carnival of so-called expert, to be the person who my family basically, he writes for the Sun tabloid and also is a photographer for the Sun tabloid. Arthur Edwards, they allowed him to lay a wreath on behalf of the Sun tabloid. It sickens me how the fam are clearly in bed with the UK media. But when Harry and Meghan speak about it, they're called liars. But yet, my family, the evidence is right there. The evidence is right there. A tabloid that abuses Harry and Meghan, my family, a tabloid that has royal experts abusing Harry and Meghan, is allowed to lay a wreath honoring veterans. My family, I find that disrespectful. My family, even think that they are targeting a veteran, someone who served his country, or because he dared choose Meghan, Archie, Lilibet over the institution, over the UK media, over whining and dining with the UK media. They can't stand it that Harry is a good man, a good father, a good husband. That Harry would much rather be Meghan's husband, Archie, and Lily's father than their prince, and it makes them angry, pissed off. My family, it's high time they accept that Harry has chosen, and that he has chosen Meghan, Archie, and also Lilibet, Diana, my family. My family, I believe I have said enough. You tell me your thoughts about what we have just discussed. I want to hear your opinion, my family. My family, Harry, I'm sure, will find his own way of honoring veterans. That is what Harry will do. My family, whether be it a friend or the instructor to lay a wreath on Harry's behalf, that is what will happen. My family, and Harry also will continue helping veterans. Always, my family. That's what Harry will do. But my family, seeing the fam trying to use what Harry loves as a weapon against Miss Harry, every day you keep seeing them, reaching even a new low, going lower and lower and lower. My family. But guess what? They won't ever break Harry. And Harry also is not returning to the arms of his abusers. Never. Harry chooses Meghan, Archie, Lilibet, and Amanda PLATELL. Harry won't ever regret choosing his family, because that is what a man, a father should do. My family, tell me your thoughts about what we have just discussed kindly. I like to hear your opinion, family, on the royal family constantly using what Harry, loves so much, targeting what Harry loves, my family. And then hoping that somehow Harry will return to the royal fold. My family, that is not going to happen. It is not, my family. Abuse drove Harry, Meghan, and Archie away. Abuse won't bring Harry back to the arms of his abusers. Blackmail, targeting what Harry loves, that won't bring Harry back. That will keep Harry far away from his toxic abusers. My family, with that and so much more, stay tuned to our next video. May God bless you all, my family, and love you all and forever. He never wins, love wins. And stay tuned to our next video. My family, Harry, stay strong. Meghan, stay strong. And thank you for everything you keep doing to make this world a better place. Don't ever allow the farm or the UK media or Carnival or so-called experts like Amanda PLATELL blackmail you, Harry. Don't ever allow that to ever happen. Never. Stay tuned to our next video. Love you all and forever. And may God bless you all, my family. May God bless you all, my family. And stay tuned to our next video. Love you all and forever. Hello, members of Zesco Family TV. First of all, I want to say thank you for all your support that you give us to our channel. We don't take it for granted that you support this channel. I want to say thank you from the bottom of our hearts for lending out your support and fighting against injustices, supporting Prince Harry and Meghan, showing them love. Love will always triumph over evil, and for that I say thank you. Good will always prevail over bad. Thank you so much for all your support. Thank you so much for joining this community, this amazing community of Zesco Family TV. I love you so much, family, from the bottom of my heart, and I wish you all the best. May you have a great day, and I hope that you enjoyed this video and learned a lot of things. With that and so much more, stay tuned to our next video. Leave a comment below, like, and subscribe. Love you, family, always and forever. Sayonara.